All right, welcome to another episode of Getting Real in the Field. And this is the podcast that takes real estate marketing from daunting to doable. And I'm your host, JP Fluellen, and this is khek.
Woohoo! JP, it's good to be back together.
Good, man. I
night.
am all sorts of fired up for tonight because, as you know, I love doing videos. I love them.
We should probably talk about that tonight.
We
How about
should.
that?
It's funny you bring that up because, we're actually on video right now. So it's super ironic that we're going to talk about that today, actually.
Yes. Okay, well, so we're going to talk, and specifically, why don't we get right into it?
Okay. So I'll jump right in here. So we're going to talk about YouTube because that is the most powerful platform, which is almost like 99% of the time underutilized. And so we are going to really dive into this because, real estate agents is the thing that's just right there in front of you. So it's more than just viral videos and cat clips and all of that jazz. Would you agree, khek?
Yeah.
Tech.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. Tech and khek right now. So.
That's right. No, absolutely. YouTube, I don't know if you know this, it's got over 2 billion logged in monthly users every month. Okay. That's a huge potential audience for real estate agents. And it's all about creating valuable content that resonates with potential buyers and sellers.
That is absolutely correct. It's about building your personal brand, establishing authority. And that is the thing is like, if you can't write a book, if you can't do a podcast, then video is the next easiest thing. And it'll establish authority quick. And it'll help you connect with your audience. So, khek, what's the first step one should do in looking into a venture into YouTube?
Ooh, a venture into YouTube. I like that. Okay, step one. First, you gotta create a YouTube channel. It's pretty straightforward. You need to make sure that you optimize it using a professional photo and creating engaging channel description. Sorry, man. Talk about what's your YouTube channel going to be about, right? And then you want to also create a compelling channel trailer that basically is like a 30-second clip of why they should subscribe to you. That's step number one.
Couldn't agree more. So remember, YouTube is a search engine. So the more that you can do keywords, hashtags, all of those things in your description, it's going to help you become more relevant in the search titles, as well as the algorithm is going to push you to the top.
Yeah.
And so it's going to help with your visibility. But what about, a couple things I want to touch on this real quick. You can actually create all these things in Canva. If you just literally type in thumbnails, it's going to pop right up in Canva.
That's a really good point.
But what about the actual video creation process?
Yeah. So, I think that one of the key things, if you're always stuck on, is doing home tours, right? And home tours are a potential opportunity that's used, looked at by a lot of potential buyers. So don't stop there. You can do neighborhood reviews, market updates. A day in a live videos are just as effective. Remember, they always say that, a picture is worth 1,000 words. I would say then, a video is worth, 10,000 words, really. They not only provide value, but they showcase your expertise and your personality so that you can show that, they want to work with you, right? That you couldn't get across in a picture or in an email.
Yep, exactly. And so at the end of the day, you want to be consistent with it. You want to, do those videos. And, but I will say though, that in this space, a lot of realtors are already doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would try to do is add some elements of humor or elements of just pure entertainment, along with those other videos, the neighborhood videos, the market updates, the day in the life stuff. Because basically, like, you want to set yourself apart from the average Joe. And a lot of these guys are using, move to whatever town that you live in and using that as the name of their YouTube channel. Because again, going back to that, it is a search engine. Why are they on YouTube? Probably because they want a little bit more than what just a query into Google can give them. So that's really the biggest thing. So what kind of equipment can a person use to just build basic videos?
Yeah. The equipment is pretty simple, man. In terms of creating high quality videos, you really don't need a big budget at all, right? I mean, people really think, oh man, I got to invest into a, a camera and all of that, and microphones and lighting and stuff like that. To be honest with you, let's keep it simple and make it practical. Your iPhones or your Android phones nowadays are super good, and it's good enough. It can shoot in 4K videos, so you're good to go there, right? You should probably, I would highly recommend doing a tripod, because you don't want to have the jitters when you're holding it, and that would make your audience nauseous there. I would highly recommend getting a microphone. It doesn't have to be an expensive microphone, and a clip-on especially, that you can buy for 20 bucks, 30 bucks, for a decent enough microphone that you can record with. And lastly, sure, you can always get ring lights and so forth, but you really don't have to. If you get good natural light, you're set. You don't really have to do much beyond that. And then for starters, there's a whole bunch of free editing software that you can use, like iMovie or OpenShot, which works just fine, right? So do that, and I think that will be enough to kind of get you going.
100%. And there's actually a really good piece of free software nowadays that's called CapCut, which is free. You can edit your videos right on your phone, especially if you're doing YouTube shorts or things like that to help boost your YouTube channels. So that's pretty awesome. And the other thing too is, obviously, like, not use film. If you're going to film on your laptop, like, obviously just get yourself like a really good, webcam,
Yeah.
because when you have your hands or your legs under the table or whatever, it tends to shake your laptop, and then your videos, you spend all these time doing your videos, you might as well do them right. At least, you know not have, like you mentioned before, not have a shaky video as well. So all right, so consistency is king with this, right, Keck?
Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing too. Like, consistency is key to YouTube. If you don't do it on a regular basis, and you just do it once every, I don't know, whenever you feel like it, or whenever it is, every month or so, you will not create an audience that will follow you, because they can't rely on you for content, right? So I would recommend creating a content schedule and stick to it. This helps your audience to know when to expect updates from you, new videos, and actually, you know what, signals to YouTube that your channel is active, which can actually boost your rankings. Okay. And I often get, like, the topics, what do you cover, and I kind of touch on, and and what if you don't have open houses too, right? Actually, I'll give you a one little tip that I forgot to mention earlier. You know what? You can go into any open house and just talk about the house. You don't have to, just don't claim that it's your listing, but you can give a tour and say what you like, what you don't like, and so forth as well too, right? And then it gives people insight of not only that property, but who you are. And if you give them your feedback, it helps them to understand, like, wow, this is you're speaking the truth, in giving your opinion. And if they resonate, like, I agree with this guy, I'll reach out and start, maybe we can work together on that. And that's what I would kind of share with you on that.
Yeah, 100%. I agree wholeheartedly with what you're saying. And, we've actually got a guy on our team right now that he just does home tours, doesn't mention the address, doesn't mention the neighborhood,
That's
doesn't
right.
mention whose listing it is. He just does the walkthroughs, talks about the properties, and that there, makes his comments and talks about like, I do these all the time. If there's, properties you guys want to see, happy to do a home tour for you so that we can find the right property for you. That's just a nice little way to say that he's being
I love it.
consistent with
Yeah.
doing home tours. And the other thing too with being consistent is batching your content. So just take, if you're gonna post once a week, just post once a week. If you're gonna post 3 times a week, make sure you're always posting 3 times a week. Just remember that once your YouTube channel does take off, your audience is going to be looking forward to your videos. So if you don't end up posting 3 times a week, it's going to hurt you. So just remember that if you do get success, that it might be, golden handcuffs at some point. But not that that's a bad thing. It's just now you got to be creative on how you're going to consistently put out
Agreed.
content.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that kind of wraps up most of what we wanted to talk about. Khek, is there anything else you want to add?
Just one, really. Don't forget to engage with your audience, right? The comments, ask for likes and shares, and encourage your viewers to subscribe, right? Engagement is a huge factor, in YouTube's ranking algorithm. So don't forget to do that. Just like, if you like what you hear here tonight, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, hit that like button. Go ahead and save. You can save these videos now and watch them later as well. So that's pretty awesome. So if people want to know what's going on in your world, how can they get a hold of you, Khek?
Yeah. So feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me directly on my phone, which is 425-740-0260, or go check out fieldnotes.ai, which is the company that provides you the marketing leads, as well as also the AI that helps you nurture your leads as well. And you, JP?
Awesome. If you want to get a hold of me, just give me just shoot me a text. Just text YT for YouTube 307-772-1184. I'd love to talk to you about how to help you grow video, grow your business, generate leads, all those fun things. And so super excited for you and all your video success. And that will wrap up another episode of Getting Real in the Field. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.